All right, we are speaking with Millie from Steelheart. And Millie, thank you so much for taking time out of a busy day, hanging out with us here in Tucson. And I just heard the song about a week and a half ago for the first time. You and
Uh,
Jeff Keith from Tesla got together, and you
yeah.
did a smoking version of "I Just Want to Make Love to You."
Yeah.
How did this get two powerhouse vocalists?
Uh,
How did this get together? How did it happen?
uh, funny enough. I just received a photo this morning of us being on the boat, Monsters of Rock, right? So we started Monsters of Rock 5 years ago, and I was on the side with my crew, and I was smoking a cigar and drinking champagne, and then Jeff walks by, and he's like, "Oh shit!" So I was like, "Get over here," you know. So I met Jeff, and as soon as we met, it was just like, "Ah, we're brothers." You know what I mean? And so I got him to start smoking, and he's inhaling cigars and drinking a little champagne, and we just connected, you know. And so then we stayed friends, and we reconnected just recently in February. And I was saying to myself, you know, we should do a song together. We should do something like rock and roll, two guys, raw. You know what I mean? And we had a friend Johnny, and Johnny goes, he goes, you know, Jeff loves Foghat. I go, I love Foghat. So let's do a Foghat song. You know, so I go, Jeff, let's do a Foghat song. He goes, all right, Mili, yeah, that sounds great. That sounds great. So during my performance, this guy's in the front row. He jumps out of the front row, jumps in. I was doing an acoustic set. He jumps on the stage and he starts singing, I don't want you to be no slave. He starts singing the song. And then I jump in, I sang a little bit, and it was live right there in front of everyone. I said, okay, you guys are our witness. We're doing this song and we're going to do it soon. And sure enough, I mean, it was like, I don't know, maybe a month later, I got back, created the song. Um, I did, I produced a song, but I didn't even have the bass done yet. And I called Jeff. I said, let me just get some lead time because I don't know his schedule. I go, when can you come down? He goes, I'll come down Wednesday. I'm like, fuck, it's Sunday. I was like, ah, shit. All right. And anyway, I go, absolutely. He comes down Wednesday. He sang 4 days, crazy. And I'll tell you, we were done on the first day because he did a great job. He killed it, right? First day killed it. The other 3 days was us laughing our asses off anyway, just eating, having some coffees and having a beer, and it's just like nothing but, you know what? Having fun with a dear friend. I mean, that's the way music's supposed to be made, you know, fun, rock and roll. And yeah, man, it was effortless and it just came together like that's it, you know. So that's it.
Well, you know, obviously you guys are a powerhouse vocalists, each one of you. How do you decide who gets what part in a song like that?
You know, it was interesting. We so I produced the whole thing, right? And it's very important for everybody, you know, both of us to have the equal amount of energy and make sure both of us shine in the right places. You know, it's very important, you know. And originally, when we were doing his vocal, there was a spot when he goes, "What is that? I don't remember this. And money, I said, I said, don't need your money. Yeah, 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 that one. And when he did that, I started cracking up. I go, dude, it's like Louisiana blackfish there, you know? And, uh, and then when I mixed it, when I put it together, it didn't quite fit, you know, to him sing that part. So I sang that part. And then he calls me, he goes, yo, Millie, I love it, but you know, what happened to the Louisiana blackfish? I go, you know what? Let me go back in. I'm gonna figure it out. I'll figure it out. And I figure it out, put it back in, and made it work. And and I'm happy that I made it work, but it took a little massaging. You know what I mean? Because it's not like we learned a song and then we sang it. I
Hmm.
had him sing it all the way through, and I sang it all the way through. So whether if you hear his version or my version, they both sound great, you know, alone. But together, it's a whole nother level of magic. And we made it happen. So I'm really, really happy the way it came out.
So, you know, you guys, you talked about, you obviously have a great chemistry with each other.
Yeah, he's a brother. He's family. We're done. He's family. He's a brother. Um, I mean, he's it's just, I mean, what a gift, another beautiful person in my life. I mean, it's a gift, you know?
You had mentioned you both love Hogcat, and
Yeah.
I had a chance within the last year to hang out with Roger Earl for a bit. And
Yeah.
obviously, and the song as well. I just want to make love to you is a blues classic going back, decades.
Willie Dixon.
So, what made you guys, out of all the Foghat tunes, you know, what made you pick this one?
Well, pick that one because personally, that one hit me first, right? When I was a kid, they came out, what is it? I think it was 71,
Hmm.
but then they put the live album out in 77. And
Hmm.
that live version of I Just Want to Make Love to You, I remember as a kid, it was just like, oh shit, this is legit, you know? And I remember that. And then as soon as I heard it, I was like, perfect, because there's the opening line of Jeff coming in and then me coming in, then Jeff coming in, me coming, and then both of us together. It was perfect. It was a kind of like meant to be. So it was pretty effortless. It was like, yeah, that's it. You know.
Now, did you guys feel any pressure, with this song being such a huge song, more than just Foghat? This is a huge song in general. Did you guys
No,
feel any pressure like, oh man, we better deliver on this?
no, 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 no. There's no pressure. Yeah, if you just do it honestly, I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? If it sucked, we wouldn't have released it. You know what I mean?
That's
But
true.
I mean, simple as that. But no, 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 no. It's not gonna suck. I mean, we've been doing this. I mean, he's been touring for 40 years.
Yeah.
I've been touring for 35 years, making records. I mean, you know, it just has to be honest. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? And that's what I was going for. And I just wanted to make sure the band, and I also wanted to add a little more of a dance thing to it. Because if
Hmm.
you really listen to it, it's a constant
Yeah.
because maybe down the road we'll do an EDM version of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why I did it, because I wanted to see, my vision of it was, I want to see the girlfriend, as soon as the song comes up, the girlfriend grab the guy, at the bar, come on, come dance with me, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Just fun, fun. And
So, oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
good. No, no, I'm good. I'm good. Good.
So you were, well, you guys are obviously you're kind of in the same vein as vocalists, being, you guys are very powerful, but obviously there's slight differences in the way you guys do it. What do you think Jeff brings to the table that you don't, and what do you bring to the table that he doesn't?
Um, well, I don't think it's anything at the table. I think most what I see is he's very bluesy
Hmm.
and a little laid back, and he's a little behind the beat when he sings, you know, and I am like, yeah, in your face, you know what I'm saying? And like, so the two really work well together. You know what I mean? I mean, it'd be interesting to see us sing like a ballad, like a emotional song kind of thing. Be really interesting. And we started writing one, um, and we're considering doing another rocker. So we'll see
Well,
how it
yeah, I
goes.
mean, this leads me to the next question. You kind of already kind of answered it here, but
Yeah,
this obviously worked really, really well.
yeah.
And now it seems like you're teasing that you might do some other stuff with Jeff. So,
Absolutely. Jeff and I are both open to it. We want to do it. We did this because I just had this crazy idea. I said, hey, let's just have some fun and record something. And if we don't like it, we don't have to release it. And we both said the same thing. It's like, look, let's see how everyone likes it. If everyone likes it, well, fuck yeah, we're gonna do more, But if everyone's like, then we move on.
so
But
this, oh, this isn't
no,
with the
no,
guys. This is a Steelheart song with Jeff Keith.
no, no,
Oh,
no, no. These are musicians that I use. I have a studio here in Los Angeles, okay, Steelheart Studios, and I have my band, and I have great other musicians that I've worked with for years,
okay.
and the guitar player is Urosh. He played for Steelheart a few years back. Okay, about 8 years ago, he was with me, and then Ed Roth. I mean, he's played with everyone in the business. I think he's up with Robbie right now, still Krieger. Um, Randy Cook, the drummer. I mean, this guy's been on more hit records than uh, definitely more than me. And And that's the way it came together, you know. So I got some great crews, like boom, let's do this, and we bang it out, you know. So um, yeah, man. So it's kind of a collective thing.
Okay, so the next question I have is this started out as a live thing on the boat.
Yeah.
Are we going to be able to see you do it live with Jeff?
You know, I really hope so, and I think it was interesting. He was 2 weeks ago. He lives up in Sacramento, and he jumped up on stage with Foghat,
Oh,
and he's really close, you know, with those guys, and they love the track, by the way.
oh, that's great.
Okay, they love the track, and I think they actually put a quote on the all the everything that's going out to radio.
Oh,
Uh,
cool.
and so we're trying to figure out how we can, you know, do something, you know, of course, scheduling and all that stuff. But I don't know. You know, I don't know right now. This is all just turning and twisting and kind of getting some momentum. And yeah, let's see what happens. I mean, I'd love to do it. I mean, how Jeff was in for it too. So
So has it surprised you, the reaction?
um not really to be not to be, how would I say, vain or cocky. I just feel that everyone who I've played it before we released it, they're
Mhm.
all like laughing their ass off. And that was the whole premise of it. You know, it's like, let's just have some fun.
Yeah.
Everything's so serious today, you know, with the music, the things, TikTok, MikPok, LokTok, you know, everyone's like, let's get the right photo, just the right image. It's like, this is rock and roll, man. 30, let's go, let's have fun, let it out. And I think that's what it gives. And I think that people feel it and see it, and they're like looking at it and going, you know, there's nothing pretentious, there's no ego, there's no fight, there's no competition.
Yeah.
Just it is just purely two dudes getting up in the studio and sang their ass off. Simple as that. You want to join us? Come on in, you know? And I feel that's why now my biggest wish for this is for it to get to a point where everyone hears it, you know,
Mhm.
because that is a challenge these days. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
It's there's so much, you know, noise in between the artist and the listener, and there's so many things going on. Oh, how about this? How about this? How about that? How about this? You know, and I just wish that everyone hears it at least twice, and then I think then we can have a chance of, oh shit, let something happen.
Well, I get a lot of new music. I get a lot of old music. And when
Yeah,
I heard it, I first I saw the thing come across the email. I go check. I go,
yeah,
oh, this sounds interesting. And
yeah.
sometimes when I hear a cover, I'll walk away like, okay, well, that
Yeah.
was interesting. I walked away going, holy shit. I kept bringing my phone to people going, you gotta check this out. And had to get it. So we got it on
That's
the
what
air
we
last
want.
week. And it's a great version. And what I like about it, and this one thing I hate about most covers is when a cover is note for note.
Oh, right, right.
Yeah,
No,
like
no, no,
you,
no, no. We can't do that. No, no.
yep,
If you're gonna do a cover, you gotta make it your own. You gotta give the respect, pay the homage to the writer, and give it the respect it deserves. But you have to create it your own. Because if you don't, who gives a shit, right?
yeah.
I mean, if you're copying, you're copying.
Then you're
You
being
know
just a cover band.
exactly. Then that doesn't work.
You guys
Yeah,
made it your own because I could hear Millie, I could hear Jeff, and
yeah.
it it works and it's very powerful too, and it's fun. That's the thing I got out of it. Like,
Well,
yeah, I could crank this in my car.
yeah.
If I had my convertible from back in the day, I'd have the top down just cranking it loud.
Right, right. Well, the whole point is, you know, I have a couple of beers and turn it up. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Make me feel good. Remember back in the 80s, everything was feeling good, you
yeah,
know? Even when we made records, it was felt good making records. Now it's just become a little too serious.
yeah.
So let's bring a little love back into rock and roll. And that's what
Let's
it
have,
is. So simple
have
as that.
some fun.
And the video, if you see the video, I mean, that was ridiculous.
I
Well,
only saw so far. I've only seen the snippet that they've sent out. I've not seen the whole video. I went looking for it, couldn't find it.
oh
Is
no,
it?
no, just yeah, no, it's out. Just it's out. So we put it on Steelheart TV.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
Steelheart.tv. and we put out there just for this week, and then on the 17th it'll go on YouTube.
Okay,
And
we'll go
and then
check it
we'll you know, we'll promote the shit out of it. Hopefully everybody will get it. And the other thing, you know what? We really need all the fans' help. We really need them to share this, because like I said, it's so much, no matter how much work and effort we put into this, it's still that, how can I say, almost like a wall to break through the barriers of actually, hey, we're here. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Because it's like, it's complicated, you know?
Well,
So
it's a
we need,
different world now too. There's a lot more like what you said, noise, and what I always tell people about noise.
yeah,
These things
yeah.
add to the noise more than anything.
No, you're absolutely correct, and it's ridiculous, and that's what I'm saying. And so, you know, we need everybody. So no matter how much, like I said, no matter how much we do on our end and the team, and try to promote it and show it, it still needs the help of the fans. So, guys, we need your help.
Share this thing.
Yeah, share
Share,
it.
share. It's a great thing. Uh, Next question is what's going on besides this with you, Millie? What's going on? What's next for you?
Well, I mean, right now we're thinking about if we're gonna do another track, Jeff and I, which we have another song kind of in mind,
Hmm.
which would be another really fun, fun vibe. Um, but I also, you know, we got the Steelheart shows. We're playing all over the world. We're still performing, and there's a couple of tracks I like to release for Steelheart that I've never released that are really intense and rocking, definitely slamming. And I'm also doing this other project with the guitar player from In Flames.
Oh, wow.
So Nicholas Engelman, he's now also the guitar player. They started Halo Effect.
Oh, okay.
So we connected, and the minute, same concept, you know, have another brother. We connected, we got into the studio, and I got to tell you, we did 13 songs, and it's exciting. I'm excited to see what the world thinks about this, because it's got that heavy Gothenburg sound,
Hmm.
you know, and with my vocals over it. So it's definitely,
So,
it's pretty special. It's pretty
so
interesting.
this is a different thing than a Steelheart project.
Completely.
Is there a
Yeah,
name for it?
Death to Love.
Oh, I like that. All right.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So, and it's not kill love, death to love. It's meaning when you die, you come to love.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love that. That's a great
Death
name.
to love. Yeah. So, yeah, the lyrics are definitely deep, and it's a special project. I'm really excited to see what everyone's got to say with this.
We expect to see that in the
So,
next few months or within
but
the year.
I'm looking at March.
All right.
I'm looking at March. I'd like to, you know, as you know, there's a lot of setup time to get everything right, you know, organized and all that. But March, first single. Yeah.
Which is interesting because you got this, right? But then the thing with
Mm.
Jeff seemed like it went bam, bam, bam. Like it's
You know, you just, you know, it's different things, you know. Yeah, with Jeff, how can I say? Yeah, it's like, yeah, boom, boom. But also went with Nicholas. I mean, he came to my studio here, right? And originally, when he was in Sweden, I just did some, he was doing this record with, what do you call it? Like all these other singers. And I'm like, so I sang it twice, and he's like, shit, dude, forget the singers. Let's do a record together, you know?
wow.
And I was like, sure, why don't you come here, you know, LA, and hang out. He came here, he had a whole bunch of tracks already finished. He just put them up, and I swear I just sang to him. And whatever came out, I mean, it was like, it was on the money. It was like, there it is, it's done. I mean, I needed to finish lyrics, but the melodies came out immediately. It was a little weird and a little crazy, because he's sitting in the corner going, this is freaking me out. How is this happening? It was really good.
That's
So,
awesome. Well, I
yeah.
look forward to hearing that too when it comes out in March. Absolutely.
Absolutely. I'll give you a preview.
Oh, I'd
I'll
love to
send
hear
you a
that.
preview.
Please do.
So,
So, Millie, if people want to follow you, like
mhm.
social media, you got a website, where can people find you?
Yeah. I mean, we're like 7-Eleven if you really want to find us. We have Steelheart 01, because someone stole Steelheart and they're sitting on it,
Oh,
for Instagram. We have Steelheart.tv, which we are really working on building. Okay. And we have steelheart.com, which if you go there, you can go from there everywhere. And of course, Steelheart official Facebook, Steelheart official YouTube. So everything's in place. Come and get it.
All right. Well, Millie, thank you so much for taking time and hanging out with us here in Tucson for
Uh,
a bit. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. Love you.